I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired.
I'm gonna ask a question, but I need you to be honest. Have any of you women living with a man actually achieved the soft life?
I'm 38 and I've never had a boyfriend, and this is how it affected my self-trust. When you're single your whole life, you start to assume other people know better than you.
If you are single and scared, you are 28, you are 38, you are 48, you are 58. I'm here as a 40-year-old woman who's never been married, doesn't have any children, and who has never even been engaged.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Pearl Chronicle.
I'm 38 and I've never been somebody's girlfriend. Not even once. Not even a little bit. I've had situationships. I've had almosts. I've had confusion, mixed signals, ghosting, and men that acted like they liked me until it required effort. But an actual relationship? No, never. And I know for some people that sounds shocking or dramatic or like I sound desperate. It's even a little embarrassing to say it out loud. I didn't admit it for a really long time because I was embarrassed never having had a boyfriend.
See, that's not embarrassing. That's clarity. Situationships aren't bad luck. They're patterns. And until you change what you accept, you'll keep getting the same result.
I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. It's not about being lonely, so I just want somebody. No, I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired. You know, it's really hard when love is the one thing you can't force, you can't make happen. It has to just show up, but where is it? Where is it? I'm so ready, and I have a beautiful life waiting for the perfect man to show up. But where is he? You know, I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then.
That pain is real, but love doesn't just show up. You have to meet it halfway with intention, honesty, and better choices, or it keeps passing by.
No one talks about how hard it is to want kids more than anything in the world. There isn't anything more important to me that I get in this life other than being a mom. I'm just not close to that. And all my friends have kids, all except for one. Like, I'm at an age where, like, most of my friends are starting to have kids. And going to baby showers is hard, and seeing my friends have kids is hard. When, like, that's literally the one thing you want most in life. And I know that, like, the societal time clock of life is made up. It's not real, I get that. But I am 27, so I'm feeling like it's real. And it's, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with wanting something so badly, being so far from it, and then seeing everyone else get it, and being so happy for them because you know that they're going to be so good at motherhood and so good at fatherhood, and you just want it so bad, and you just, oh my god, it's ridiculous.
Their feeling is real, but wanting it isn't enough. If you truly want a family, you have to move with intention, not just emotion, or time will keep moving without you.
Single, 30 plus women with no kids. Report here. I have a question. Are we preparing to be stepmoms, step-parents? Because you know they say you gotta prepare for the worst and hope for the best. And the way that it's going right now, our chances are getting slim. So what are we doing? Is that what we're doing? Let me know.
Time doesn't wait. If you want a family, you can't just hope anymore. You have to date with purpose, or you'll keep preparing instead of building.
I am literally gonna die fucking alone. It's Saturday night, I'm like in bed crying because I just can't do this shit with these men anymore. Every time I'm like, hey, you know, you've ghosted me, hey, I'm just not going to waste my time and stuff. They come back and make me feel 10 times shitter than I already felt. So context, I've been talking to this guy for 2 weeks, and like it was just so hard to decipher what he wanted. He would FaceTime me and stuff and we'd talk, but I just felt like there was nothing really. He wasn't like really there trying. Like, for example, I don't expect a guy to message me, fuck no, we've got lives, but he would message me, hey, how was your day? And I'd be like, yeah, good, it was busy. How was yours? He'd be like, oh, it was crazy. And then he'd send like another 2 messages, and that was really it. It was like nothing. And I like tried to like get to push it out. Every time we FaceTimed, it was the same conversation over and over. And then there was a point where he didn't talk to me for like 3.5 days. Like, sorry, I've been so busy. And I'd be like, I was like, you ghosted me. And he's like, no, I didn't. And then last time I spoke to him was Thursday, and he's like, oh, we should go out for drinks on Sunday. Context, he asked me out a week ago and said, let's go out next Sunday for dinner. So he's forgotten he already asked me out, and then he's asked me out again. And then I haven't heard from him for like 2 days, and I was like, look, I'm just not going to waste my time. You know, why am I going to waste my time? He then goes, oh my God, I gotta stop crying. And then messages me back going, why would you think that? He goes, this is all to do with your dating history, so it's my fault. It's back on me. And that's what makes me feel shit. It's my fault that... He's like, you didn't message me. He's like, this is just all to do with your dating. I don't do that. I'm not insecure like that. And it just annoys me because you're like, what do I do? I don't know. Do I just settle and waste my time for someone who doesn't really like me? I don't know. I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of them making me feel like shit.
That's not confusion, that's low effort. In the moment you stop tolerating it is the moment the wrong ones stop having access to you.
No man is just going to be a good man. To that I say, I think women are just realizing that we don't need to be with a man at all if most of them suck. Trying to wade through all the bad ones to find a good one is exhausting. And women are realizing that they actually just don't even need a man at all to be fulfilled in their life. Women have been told forever that we need to get married and have kids to find fulfillment in life. And I can tell you right now, some of the happiest women I know are either unmarried, child-free, or I think that right now women are realizing that we need to build a beautiful life that fulfills us and makes us happy without a man being a part of the equation at all.
Being fulfilled on your own is powerful, but saying you don't need a man while still winning love just creates confusion. Clarity in what you truly want is what changes everything.
If all men just disappeared, do you think the world would be better or worse? All men.
It'd be safer.
Do you actually think the world would be safer? If all men disappeared, it would not be safer. It would be absolutely catastrophic.
I think maybe it wouldn't be safer in the terms like maybe a wolf might get me or something.
I mean, how many women would freeze to death and starve to death?
Well, if I'm so how am I going to starve to death, Andrew?
Are you saying?
Well, it might be 6 months for you.
Okay. He's going to die. I'm going to make it.
If
I'm
all
okay
men
with that.
were to disappear, the immediate catastrophe that would be.
How?
Okay, so 95% of
because all
tanker drivers are
run by men.
90% tanker drivers.
Tanker, like in the war?
Tankers.
What's a tanker?
The thing that hauls the gasoline.
Water, sewage, electricity, gas, fuel, refinement, telecommunications, IT infrastructure, road maintenance, delivery drivers, police, fire rescue.
How about other things like fracking, electrical maintenance, nuclear engineering, like the list goes on and on and on.
That kind of argument ignores how interconnected everything is. Modern society doesn't run on any one group alone. It works because people cooperate across roads. So removing entire systems doesn't make things safer. It just collapses the structure everyone depends on.
If women disappeared from the planet for 24 hours, what would you do?
Alternatively, woman, if men disappeared from the planet for 24 hours, what would you do? Personally, I would take a walk at night.
If either men or women disappeared for 24 hours, it wouldn't be some power fantasy. It would just expose how much both sides actually rely on each other to keep life moving.
If men didn't exist, the world would be perfect. It would be pretty calm and peaceful.
Calm and peaceful. Yeah, that's 2 words for how it could be, but I have a better 2 words for how it would most likely be. Chaos and pandemonium. For without men to complain about, most women would just most likely turn on each other.
Men ruin everything.
Do they? Well, without men, most of the world's infrastructures would actually fail to exist because there's not a lot of women that are willing to actually put forth the work and physical labor that would be required to maintain everything that we've become accustomed to.
Like, just imagine a life without men. That would be a dream come true.
Yeah. Let's just take a moment and think about what a world would look like completely and only populated by women.
That's an oversimplification. Society runs on interdependence, not one group alone, and removing half the population wouldn't prove superiority or failure. It would just expose how much everyone relies on each other to keep everything functioning.
Would you want to live in a planet of all women?
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah, it'd be so peaceful. I would have the best time. Would be interesting, yeah.
I would feel very safe. I would, in a heartbeat.
Yes, but I do also love my husband. I think I'd be fine with that.
Would you want to live on a planet of all men?
Oh man, fuck no. Absolutely fucking not. Where's the nearest cliff?
If there's beer, maybe. No, it will be pretty boring.
Probably not. Probably not. Even men annoy me sometimes.
Probably not. Nah, that would suck ass.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, really?
That kind of reaction says more about personal experiences and preferences than reality. Safety, peace, and quality of life don't come from one gender existing alone. They come from how people treat each other. And a balanced world tends to work best when different perspectives coexist.
Listen to me, women. We have been lied to. We have been deceived by this kind of expectations, multiple expectations of being both successful in our careers and also being great mothers and wives and girlfriends or whatever. I feel at this age that I have been targeted by microaggressions by men throughout my life and my career. You actually can never do right. If you're a mother, why are you a mother and a professional? If you're not a mother, why have you not had children? If you're successful in your marriage, well, you should be staying at home and taking care of your household. If you're not, how are you managing? Why have you not chosen another career? As a doctor, I promise you, I am attacked, especially by the male species, on regular basis by my choices. If I ever have a bleep, which I had earlier last year, kind of suffered from tiredness and low iron and iron deficiency anemia, and physically was unwell. I have been judged throughout as if like I had to choose something else. However, if I make the decision to stay at home and, for example, claim benefits and rely on public funds, then that also I would be a loser. If I'm married to someone who is successful and I don't have a career, I should be doing something about it. However, if I go to work and I'm ambitious, then I have to be absolutely 100% efficient, which I cannot be as a mother and a single parent and a doctor. You can never be. This is unachievable expectations. And despite me kind of doing really well and passing my exams, getting my training number, progressing through my training fine, minus when I had problems with my physical health, I'm reminded that I'm a woman all the time. I don't know what the solution is. Please, guys, tell me. Are we never gonna win? I don't know.
Those pressures are real, but the idea that you can't win is a false trap. The solution isn't trying to meet every expectation, it's defining your own path, setting boundaries, and focusing on what actually matters to you instead of trying to satisfy everyone else's opinions. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and stay tuned for the next video.